Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you today? Welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, and welcome to another episode. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm about to start welcoming some of our fans and our friends. I'm not seeing Elon's live. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to get on. Okay, finally just found it. Okay, welcome everyone. Like, share, tag a friend, tell a friend. Okay, we're trying to get some folks here. Crystal, remember to add our Facebook friends. There you go. Here it is. Okay, great. All right, let's start welcoming some friends. Sexy Ben, welcome. Let's try sharing the live. Welcome, Terry. Welcome. Like, share, tag a friend, tell a friend, and follow. Let me go ahead and share this with everyone I know. Tag a friend, tell a friend. I'll be giving away credit today. I made sure I got your credit. And of course, I want to make sure that the early birds get the credit first. So those who are here first, of course, I'm going to have 2 credits given away to the early birds today. So like, share, follow, tag a friend, tell a friend, and we're going to get started. I'm hoping, guys, to be more prepared for the show, but I'm telling you, I've been super busy. You know, we've been dealing with the license for the company, and so I have not been prepared most of the times. But I said to myself, I won't ever stop doing this. I pledged to do it for a while. I'm not sure when I'm going to be stopping. So let me get myself some water and let's see what I'm going to be doing for the early birds right now. Okay, so the credit is here, and for the early birds, welcome again, everyone. If you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, CEO of Elon Microfinancing Limited. I'm a people servant, and it's my pleasure serving you today again. I hope that I will be sharing some nuggets with you, and that you will be taking notes, and that you'll be applying it to your lives. This Let's Talk BMM is a weekly show that I do live on Instagram, where I share nuggets from my personal experience, my success journey. And in this experience, I try to tell you some of the things that I go through. I try to tell you some of the things that you're expected to do if you want to be successful in business. Today will be no less. Today, I'll be switching from business just a little bit and moving into the topic, the category of mentorship. Every now and again, I want to switch it up for you. So today's topic will be, don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. So that will be our topic for today. If you're just joining us, welcome. Tag a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and follow. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, and of course, here on Instagram. Now let's go ahead. You know how I do this. I find a credit, I read it out aloud. Well, I don't know how much it is sometimes. This one is $100. So here we go. I read it out really quick, and if you don't get it, you go back and watch the show to get it. So it is 6365211 2654622. This was a flow credit. There you go. So I do hope that someone got that credit. Let's see. Let's welcome some of our guests again today. Let's see here. Welcome, Cutie. Welcome. I haven't seen Rush Boss in a while. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Tiana. One moment, Tiana. And let's see here how many of my other... Could you go ahead and have our friends on Instagram join from the phone, please? Could you invite them? You could use the other phone outside and get them to join. I see quite a few persons they don't all come up on my screen here. I'm not sure why they don't come up on here. So, okay. Okay guys, we're going to get started. We don't want to delay too much because time is of the essence. So last week we did never follow a large company's marketing and advertising strategy. I want to take you outside of this and start doing something more motivational again. You know, I don't want to keep you too much so strict in business. I want to be dynamic and switch it up. Hence why we're not going to be doing a lot of writing today. I will just be putting the topic on the board. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. So I'll put the topic on the board, but I doubt I'll be writing today. So the topic is, don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. That's the topic for today. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Now, before I move in again, I'd like to give away one more credit to the early birds. And let's see. Want to welcome some people. Ali Burr Queen, welcome. Tan_fabulous, welcome. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule, guys, to join us here on Let's Talk BMM. Like, share, follow, tag a friend, tell a friend. I'm trying to motivate you. Let's do a digital credit right now. Again, I'm going to read the credit real quick and you better be ready. It's 194-981-6805854. If you don't get the credit, go back and watch the show and pick up the credit. Now, we're going to get busy. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. People's opinion of you, as I always say, does not determine your altitude. I always say, people's opinion of you is a limitation of their incapabilities. See, they can't do it, and so they think that you can't do it. They can't do it, and sometimes they just don't want you to do it. See, misery and brokenness likes company. And so people, and that's why you have a crab in a barrel mentality. This is why if you have one crab in the barrel, it will crawl right out. But if you have many crabs in the barrel, they will keep each other from coming out because misery likes company. A lot of persons want you to stay where you are. They don't want you to elevate because they are not going anywhere. So you're going to have to change up your circle and do some stuff. Now I'm going to give you a quote from Les Brown. It says, someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. See, what people think of you, someone's opinion of you, doesn't have to be a reality. You should not allow that to be your destiny. Why do you allow what people think about you to be the end of your road? This is a question you have to ask. When you're going to start a business, when you're starting a business, when you're in a business, everybody's going to have something to say. And most times they're not going to have anything good to say. Now, when you're starting a business or when you're in a business, it's like, have you ever heard the story of the man, the little boy, and the donkey? So the man, the little boy, and the donkey. And while they were walking, the man had the little boy and the donkey. And as they walked through the town, somebody said, Lord Jesus, he wickedy, he fooly, what make he have the little boy, pan the donkey, and him a walk, and him a old man? He fooly. So he listened, he took the little boy off the donkey, so he went up on the donkey. By the time he went to another location, not even for somebody else said, imagine what a wicked man. Him they ride the donkey and the poor little pitney they walk. And he listened again and he switched. So guess what? Both of them came off the donkey now, and now the donkey's walking alone. He got up the road, somebody else said, what Jesus, but the people are idiots. The two of them they walk and the donkey they walk free. My God, but they don't have no sense. If you want to go up on a donkey. So he went up the road again, and then somebody else said, he listened what they said, and he said, you know what? Make we carry the donkey. So he and the little boy began to carry the donkey. They were tired now of hearing what people had to say. Very soon, they carried the donkey on their backs, with a stick or something, and they drowned the donkey while crossing a river. You cannot listen to the ideas and opinions of other people when you are about to start treading your success journey. You cannot listen to fools and make a decision that is a success decision. So this is why the topic for today is clear. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Do not listen to the ideas and opinions of others when you're on your success journey. Remember what happened to me when I just started out. You remember the manager, when she heard I was doing loan, she said, give 3 months, it's so much up. You remember? Remember, she said, what you? She a do loan? I'm mad man. And everybody said I was mad. See, if you have never been called mad, you're not ready for business. If you've never been categorized as a mad person, if people don't think you're crazy, if people don't get your idea, because small minds can't comprehend great spirits. So you have to understand that your success, you are the only one that can see it sometimes, and others will not be able to see it. So you can't stop because fools and cowards have an opinion. You can't alter. You can't pause because other people don't think it's going to work. 300 people in my department said it wouldn't work. They laughed me to scorn. They said I was mad. I was stupid. Them say I'm mad gal. And that's fine. Look at me today. The 14th of this month, we are 13 official years in business. And I've been doing this business for 14 years. And yet people said it wouldn't work. Yet people said I wasn't bright enough. I couldn't calculate the interest either. But I believe in me. So you're going to have to believe in you. You are going to have to ignore and zone out people when you are on your way to your success. If you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. This is where I share my personal experience with you, give you nuggets, ideas, tips of how to build and grow your business and of how to regain strength and have determination to proceed despite obstacles and challenges that you're going to come up on. Again, I'm just going to pause and welcome a few persons, and I would like to give away another credit before I get into my topic. Now, I was listening to Les Brown a couple of years ago, and he says, dream big. He says, dream big. He says, get energy draining people out of your way. Get them out of your life. Surround yourself with winners. Surround yourself with a new circle, with different people, people that are going somewhere. You need to be around people that will multiply you, that will add value. They have to be plus, man, addition. Remove the subtractors. Remove the divisors out of your life. Change your circle if you have to. Do not denounce your success because cowards and incapable people have an opinion. In the process of working on your dreams, people are going to call you names like mad woman, as I said. You will fall in someone else's, what you call, ground and bottom of the barrel, but that's fine. That's where they put you, but where have you put yourself? I'm talking to you today. I'm about to give you a whole lot of little nuggets because today I said, what am I going to talk to you about? And I said to myself, I'm going to talk to you and share some little nuggets with you on what not to do and what to do when other people have opinions about you. So the topic, don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. I said this is what you need to do. Go all in. What did I just say? Go all in. Blitz it. You've ever heard that word? Blitz it. Compress activity and action. So usually in network marketing they told us you're going to blitz it. It's a 90-day blitz plan. And this means that for 90 days you're going to be tunnel focused on just doing, inviting or whatever it is. It's the same thing with business. I became tunnel focused. I went all in when I decided to do this, despite the fact that they said I was mad, despite the fact that they said they didn't need the money and I needed it more than them. I just went right away and I headed on and I was tunnel focused and I said I'm doing loans and I just started sharing my flyers and I started doing everything. So I compress action, and if you will compress activities and everything and go all in for a short period of time, then you will be able to enjoy this over a long period of time. So go all in. The notes I made for you, it says, great amount of work that you're going to put in a small period of time will repay you greatly. It will reward you over a long period of time. You have to go 100%. You cannot go 20%. You cannot do 80%. When you say you're going to do this, you're going to denounce the opinions of cowards and do this, you have to go 100%. Now, I'm going to show you the difference of 100%. Some years ago, in about 2015, I went to an event. Of course, it was a network marketing event. And I can't remember the full story to give you, but they said one thing to me that I'm going to share with you. And I might not have all the dynamics together, but I remember. Now, before I share that story, I want to tell you one of mine that I can remember. Water boils at 99%. Water boils at 99%, but steam only comes at 100%. Or 100 degrees. So water boils at 99 degrees, but steam comes at 100 degrees. The story that they told me at this event was, because I'm not into sports, but what I remember is, they said the difference between the people that scores a goal in sports, I think it was cricket, is the difference of one goal was like $9 million. So the guy that was on the stage, I think at the time, I don't want to tell any lies, but I can remember, if I'm not lying, it would have been Mr. Lufang that said it. But I can remember he said that the person that scores 3 goals got $1 million. But the person that did a little bit more and scored 4 goals got $10 million. And he also referenced the seconds apart that Usain Bolt and other runners would have done that would have made them world record holders. So just a little bit more, irrespective of what other people are saying, if you will do that, you will become a success. Now here's another thing I'm going to tell you. Denounce the opinions of cowards and proceed with your success. Don't beg because of cowards you are unable to continue on your journey. If you live life easy, you're going to have it hard. If you live life hard, you will have it easy. And I know you probably heard this before, but let's drag your memory to something else that you can use to literally understand this. You remember back in school, most of the children in your days when you were going to school that had life really easy, you turn around today and they're suffering. You remember those kids in school that never had lunch money and shoes and those stuff. They had it really hard, but today they're living it easy. Yes, I want you to think about it like that. Now, let's give you another point. Before we even go to the next point, there's no shortcut to success. I'm sorry. You cannot take an elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. How else are you going to learn to climb? One step at a time. How else are you going to understand what it's like to be on the 15th stair when you have 1,000 more to go? How else are you going to understand the troubles and intricacies that comes with business if you want to take an elevator? Now, here's my next point. Don't make excuses. You can have excuses or you can have results, but you cannot have both. Do not make excuses. These are some little nuggets that I've put together to tell you. Do not make excuses. Excuses are well-planned lies. Oh yes, it doesn't matter what you say. I always say this to people, that if you're calling someone and they said they were too busy to call you back or return a call, you're not that important. You are not the one, whether it's a business or a personal relationship. The people that we are really interested in, we make time, bend time, flex time, invent time, spin time. We manufacture time for these people. So when a person tells you that they don't have time for you, it is because you're not that important. You don't fall on the priority list. Listen, when you are important, I'm in the shower and I'm talking to you. When you are important, I don't say one moment, can I call you back? I have to close my fridge. No, I'm going to be closing the fridge and I'm going to be talking to you. So I want you to understand that excuses are well-planned lies. Do not use your kids as excuses why you are not successful. I was a single mother too, if you remember. I was going to school, working, and I was also starting my business. I would have fallen asleep, in the cars, and the drivers would have to take me out and my daughter at night because I was too tired to even make it into my house, and I was sleeping in the car, and the passengers, they wanted to go home, and the driver had to lift me out and my daughter and take us in. Do not use your kids as excuses. I brought my daughter to college with me at nights. So I want you to make up your mind to be successful. And I want you to denounce the opinions and ideas of cowards and proceed with your success. I want to give away another credit before I proceed to the next point. Let's do 3 credits. Welcome, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. If you're understanding and everything, I just want you to put in the chat success. Okay, so we're going to do another credit. Here we go. 6. This is a flow credit. 638-787-134-84454. It's my favorite. Okay. Well, one of these credits was 2 or 100 credits, and one of these is a digital credit. So let's hope that someone got that credit. Okay, guys, gonna be moving on again. You notice how hot the time is? You've never seen me drinking water so often. Now, if you're going to do success, if you're going to do a business, you have to do it. Here's what you need to do. As I said, don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Here's what you need to do. Get out and find your apples. Yes, get out and find your apples. You have red apples, green apples, and rotten apples. I want you to stay away from the rotten ones, though. One bad apple just spoils the whole bunch. Get out and find your apples. Red apples are the people that are ready for business. They're ready to do business with you. They're looking for something to do. They're looking for someone to buy something from. They're looking to invest. Get out and find your red apples. They're the ones that are juicy and ready to pick and eat. go find your red apples. See, when they told me that they didn't need the money because I needed more than them, I didn't listen to all of them, because talk is cheap and mouth cut crossway to say anything. And people are very pretentious. The very people that said they would not borrow from me were coming to my house at 12 midnight. The very people that said they wouldn't borrow from me were meeting me at the back of the building. Remember, the very people that said they wouldn't borrow from me, I needed it more than them, were borrowing from me, and I had to write the contracts on top of the toilet seats in the bathrooms. You can't listen to everything that people say. If night should ever turn day, and you see some things that some people said they would never do, you would faint. I am saying this to you. Go out and find your red apples. They're out there. Don't listen to the noise of the market. Watch the sale. Gonna tell you this. Find your green apples. Who are the green apples? These are people that if you tell them the right things or the right type of people, speak with these people, they might just buy. They might just become interested. So you need to prepare your product and market and sell your product in such a way that you can get the people who were not ready. They didn't even know that they had a need until you presented it to them. So marketing will be very important for these type of people. For your green apples, you might need to employ people with skills that you don't have. And I spoke to you about a lot of these things when I spoke to you about a couple topics ago. I don't even know I've spoken on so many things. Your rotten apples. I said it. So the red apples, they're ready to pick and eat. They're always ready to work. They're always ready to do business. They're excited. The green apples, they don't really know what they want. They don't know if they will buy, but give them a good argument, a good reason to provide a solution to their problem. Send the right intellect to speak with them, and they might just buy. But the rotten apples, stay away from them. These are friends and family. Just stay away. Need I say more? 99.99% of relationships, business relationships with friends and families, just never work. They can become tyrannical. They can become envious. They can be negative. They will just want too much. You have to focus on building your business. Focus on building and working with the other people that are working with you before you even try out these people. I know their families and you're going to want to try them out. But stay away from them. They're rotten apples. You heard the word. Rotten apples. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next topic. I spoke about being tunnel focused, but I'm going to touch back on it again, that you have to be tunnel focused. I'm touching back on it again because I'm saying, don't watch the noise of the market, watch the sale. I'm touching back on it again because I said, you're going to have to go through 3 stages in order to come out victorious. You're going to have to go through 3 stages when you're being tunnel focused. These are 3 things that I want you to think about. These are 3 states that you're going to go through when you're building a business. And you have to go through them. I'm sorry. There's no staircase. There's just no elevator to success. You are going to go through the first stage of what we call unconscious incompetence. What did I say? Unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence. You're completely unaware of everything around you. Maybe you don't even know about everything about the industry that you're in and everything. So you're completely unaware. You're unaware of a lot of things. That's fine. I was there. Remember, I couldn't even calculate interest rate. Come on. And yet I'm doing loans. Come on. Remember, I didn't know anything about any laws or anything. Come on. Have you forgotten? Unconsciously incompetent. That's the unaware stage. You're going to have to be tunnel focused and get through that stage. And I said through, the operative word. Second, you're going to be consciously competent. What did I say? Consciously competent. That means you are now aware, because you have now got knowledge and you become aware. So you're consciously competent at what you're doing. But that's not the stage I need you to be at. I need you to be unconsciously competent. Where do I need you? To be unconsciously competent. Because when you're unconsciously competent, you do things automatically. So you're going to be doing the things now that you used to be doing in the consciously competent stage that you're aware of automatically. Have you been driving and you wonder, how the hell did I get home? When did I pass here? You don't even know that you drove past Westgate. And that's because it's like it's your recording doing it. You're programmed to do it that way. So now you automatically do things and it becomes seamless. So don't ever denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Because they think you can't do it. Because they said you're not educated enough. Because people said I wasn't part of the elite, and look at me. See, you can't listen to the noise of the market. You got to watch the sale. You have to remember that people, they will just say anything. You have to remember that. Now, I have a point that I wanted to make to you, and it just slipped me. Such an important point, and it slipped me. I should have written it down. But as I said, you need to get to the stage where you become unconsciously competent, that you start doing things automatic. Now, after you get through this stage, if you're whatever you're doing now, focus and listen. After you get through this stage, these 3 points that I'm making now is very important for you to listen to. After you get to this stage and you're in business, you need to learn how to read personalities. Yes, very, very important. You must learn how to read personalities. If you learn, I'm sure a lot of you might work in the free zone, and they taught you that you have to understand the different types of customers. Because when you learn to read personalities, you're better able to speak to your vendors, your creditors, your debtors, your staff, your employees, your customers. You're better able to speak their language and give them that which they need in order to take your business to the next level. If you give people what they want, you will automatically get what you want. And in order to do this, you must know what they want. And in order to know what they really want, you have to be able to read their personalities, and you also have to be able to listen to what they're not saying. So these 3 points that I've just made about being tunnel focused in the unconsciously incompetent stage, in the consciously competent stage, and in the unconsciously competent stage, I'm moving you down now how to learn to read personalities. Now, I'm going to be finished quick today, I'm sure, because I'm trying to do better now. So the first thing we have, you don't have to go to college for this. Just go on YouTube or find a guru that does this. So we break down the personality types into 4 colors. Red, blue, yellow, green. So we break down the personality types into 4 colors. Red, blue, yellow, green. 4 colors. And other persons have some very fancy word like melancholy and those stuff. I'm sorry. I'm keeping it really simple. Other persons use maybe numbers and stuff. I kind of don't like the numbers because it's not always correct in my opinion. But the 4 colors, never miss it. And I want you to understand that on a scale, on the scale, 0 to 10 or 0 to 100, whatever your scale is, on the continuum, let's use the word continuum. On the continuum, this personality is going to have from the lowest, coming up to the middle, coming up to the highest. You need to understand that some persons will have a stronger trait of red. Some persons will be a blend of all equally. a blend of all. And some persons will be fully one color. Some persons will be a mixture of two. Most people are a mixture of 2 and 3, but mostly 2. Okay? Now, let's start with the red person. We say the red people, they are aggressive, they must win at all costs, they are determined, they are direct, it's the best of everything, they're progressive, they're go-getters. You understand? These people are confident. They have some negative parts too, like they can be cocky, they can be egotistic, they can be very egotistic. They are usually late. Red people are always late. They're statement setters. Okay, they like to make a statement. Okay, so they have to show up late. You know, they're really into their image and all of that. Now, some persons are really stinking red. That means they're cocky and rude and obnoxious. And you do have some persons that are just a good red that's competitive, you know, and witty and sharp, you know, and, you know, they have to win at all costs and stuff like that. But as I said, there's a mixture. That's a red person. Now you need to know the blue person. That's the life of the party. And that person has a magnetic personality. They love colors. They're friendly. They're dramatic, you know. But they do have their negative side because they're spendthrift. These are the people that will spend their rent to go to ATI and they'll figure out the rent at a later date. Because, you know, when you go to a party, to the person like, yeah, that is a blue person. They have a magnetic personality and everyone will love them. Of course, they're always late too. And of course, they're followers too because they like to follow. Now, let's talk about the yellow personality. Oh, they're soft and mushy and emotional. You know, these are the persons who love animals and pets. They're non-confrontational. They don't like to fight and those stuff. They don't like to get into an argument. Everything for them is just okay. These are the people that won't even ask you for a raise. These are the people that suck up everything you tell them like a sponge. They're just easygoing, very quiet. They don't do much talking. They just don't like drama and attention. They're very good followers, and whatever you tell them to do, they do it. And they're also very organized. Yes, they're timid, and they're very sensitive, and they lack self-confidence. They do like being friends with red because they find someone to lead them. Okay? So that's the green people. Let's talk about that's the yellow people. Let's talk about the green people. These are the boring ones that cannot smile. They're more like the principals and accountants. They don't smile. I think their face pain them if they smile. Very boring. You know, they're very analytical. They're very detailed. They're very futuristic. They think long term. These are the people that are very early. If you invite them somewhere, they're there 2 hours before the time. These are green people. Now, let's see what else I wrote down. They want proof for everything. If you're going to go into an investment and you introduce it to I'm a red, by the way. So I'm a red-blue, right? And I have a little bit of yellow in me. No, I ain't green. I don't like green. Now, the green people, these are the people that they really don't talk to people. They're in a class by themselves. Have you ever gone to an event? Their seat has to be reserved. They're very big on their accolades. You understand? Yes, they're bourgeoisies. These are the full-fledged bourgeoisies. These type of people. You have to know them, else you will not be able to serve them. You have to know that if they're going into a contract, you have to give them all the details from scratch. They must know where your mother lives, where they pee and where they do. They must know every single ounce of the details before they can make a decision. Whereas a red person like me, we just want to know how much we're going to make, what we need to do, and when we can get started. We practically have about 4 questions and we're ready. We make decisions like this. Now, to take it home for you, you remember those people in school that in the class, I'm going to identify the red and the green for you, because they're always at it for each other. Because, green people thinks red people are enough, right? And then red people thinks green people are boring, and that they have to try to perfect everything. So this is it. In class, if you can remember in school, the teacher said 5 plus 10, 2, 2, 4. That's the red. And then the green person is there working out. They do know the answer, but they have to work out from now until tomorrow to show all the working, while the red person just shouts the answer. And so the green person is always saying, them too enough, I don't like her. I don't like it. Now, why do you need to know this? Because when they come to your business place to do business, you're going to have to know what type of person you're dealing with. When you go out to seek business from them, you need to know what type of person you're dealing with. You have to say the right words and speak the right language to these personality types. For example, just so I take it home, if you wanted to do business with me, you dare not come to me with a book of information like this, explaining a business idea, because you're going to be sleeping. Yeah, you gotta just hit the points. You gotta be direct with me if you want my business. See, so if you are coming to me to do business, you gotta get to the point. Bam, 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 bam. We done. I'm ready. I'm always ready. I'm always prepared, so I never have to get ready. But if you went to a green person, you dare not do that. So that's why you need to know the personalities. You are going to a green person, you gotta bring the whole book. You got to bring 2 suitcases of information. You got to be able to take them to the place, show them inside the place, work out all the calculation from now up to the next 20 years. You got to know that. No, but if you were going to do business, win a contract from a yellow. They're suckers. They suck up everything. You just have to tell them, oh, if you were late, you just simply said, oh, I was late this morning because there was so much traffic on the road and the baby was crying. I'm like, oh, you just show them your baby. And they said, what a cute little baby. So they're suckers for everything. They're like sponge. You just tell them, they just suck up everything. And they're soft and mushy. You can just spin around a yellow person and get right through. You gotta know the personality. You're dealing with a blue, you gotta tell them about the good stuff. Listen, have you ever been to Ochi, where lobster is, or Cool Runnings? Because they like fun. So before you get to the money or the business, sell them some fun. And so you have to know who you're dealing with. In my business, if a customer comes to do business with us, I need to know what type of customer. Is this the customer that will use their rent and their light? Because they gotta go to the party. You gotta know which of the customers is coming to do business with you. Anyway, we'll get into that another time. Let's go to the final one that I wanted to pay attention to. You will have to master listening skills. Yes, it's very important that you master listening skills. Now, as I said, all these things, you can't take the elevator to success, so don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. You are going to proceed and show them that you can do it. Not because they said not because you don't have the experience, not because you're not from the elite family, not because you don't have anything. I didn't have any. I work and then went to school. Start the business while I was going to school. I didn't listen. While I was at the job and they fired me, then I opened the business. When I opened the business and recognized I need more knowledge, then I went back to school. That's how you do it. You don't have to. Every master was once a disaster. It's okay. You don't have to get everything right at first. It's okay. It's okay to be a cobbler. I'm sure KFC doesn't have the best tasting chicken. There are other people out there that cooks better chicken. But here's what, they do the better marketing. You understand? Come on. So it's okay. You don't have to get it right first, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta start. Just don't listen to other people that's going to tell you your limitations. Ignore those stuff. You don't have to know how to do it You just need to start. Now, let's tell you what else you need to master. You are going to need to master listening skills. See, hearing is physical, but listening is intellectual. That's right. See, when we listen, we are fully in it. You listen for ideas, facts, problems, solutions. Listening is very important. Let's go through the 3 stages that you will have to go through. Now, the 3 stages, first one is level 1 listening. In level 1 listening, this is where people listen. Everybody has to pass through this stage because we all have bad habits. This is where Lord Jesus, me can't wait for you down or in done to me just say my point. You just say, listen, hurry up down so me can say my point. You understand? That is level 1 listening. Not very good listening. You're going to lose out there. If you're hurrying the person to finish and you're impatient for the person to finish so that you can make your point, you would have missed everything. Bad for business. Bad for all type of business. Let's go to level 2. You got to master these 3 stages. Level 2 listening is where you're hearing. So you have heard everything, but you're not fully in. You heard it. Listening is physical. So you physically heard what they said. But it's like it's going through one ears and coming through the next. You hear. But it did not cement. Not good listening. You're going to be losing money there as well. The listening that I want you to get to is where you are listening at level 3. At level 3, this is where you listen. You hear what is not said. At this level, you hear what they did not say. This is where you listen for clues and context. This is where, when you get to this level, you can just sum up a person that walks through your door. You are listening at a higher level, at a higher degree, at a higher possibility. Because here's what, at this stage, you can hear all the things that the person did not tell you and they dance around. Of course, I can't share all the secrets here with you, but I really needed you to listen at this level, and that's why I toned down so that you could listen at this level. Because it's important that if you're going to be doing business, that you know about these things, that you practice these things. And you might take this for granted and say, well, what should I tell me all of this for? But you can't be successful if you don't pass through these stages that I'm telling you about. See, the opinions of cowards is going to keep you down at this stage if you did not practice these things that I'm telling you about. Now, I want to finish up really quick. It says, the next point I made for is go fast. As I said, these are nuggets that I put together. Go fast. If you go slow, you're duplicating. If you go fast, you're duplicating. Which would you want to duplicate, fast or slow? Make your decisions fast. Change and adapt fast. When you decide you're going to do it now. Don't procrastinate. Procrastination is a thief of time and the assassination of all hopes and dreams. If you procrastinate, you will never get anything done. Go now and go fast. Next thing, be a leader, not a manager. I had to learn that the hard way. Be a leader. Leadership is a high-paid position in the entire world. Think of Martin Luther King. Think of the many great leaders that we've had. You have to learn to inspire and motivate people. You must not be a manager. Don't manage people. Lead people. See, leaders know the way. They go the way and they show the way. What did I say? Leaders know the way. They go the way and they show the way. So I had to learn that. So you don't just come and manage and boss around people. When I just started out, I recognized that in order to get my staff fully on board, fully into the vision, when I came and we didn't have a helper and I said, guys, wipe up your station, wipe out the office if you come in the morning. I came now and learned to wipe it first before I asked my staff to wipe it. Because a horse that is too good to carry his own grass should die for hunger. So I decided to wipe my office first, sweep and tidy up and clean my desk so that my employees could follow. So leaders, they know the way. They go the way and they show the way. Don't just dictate. Do it. Be a leader. Take action now. Failure comes from lack of action. So you have to take action because action cures fear. So in order for you to be successful and for you to drown out the people that said you couldn't do it and you can't do it and you won't do it and you're mad and you're crazy and you're not from the elite and you're not brown skin and all that sort of negative. In order to drown them out, you are going to have to pump knowledge into you. You're going to have to take action that beats inaction. You're going to have to raise the bar on yourself. You remember when I taught you about rewriting your story? Go back and listen to rewriting your story. Raise the bar on yourself. You attract who you are. Yes, you attract who you are. What you focus on, you bring about. What you resist, persists. You have to know these things. If you keep talking about what you don't want, you're going to get more of what you don't want. What you resist persists. Thoughts determine what you want, but action determines what you get. Yes, so let's make sure. I made these notes for you. Thoughts determine what you want, but your action determines what you get. Put energy and time and attention in what you want and it will multiply. What did I say? Put energy, time and attention in what you want and it will multiply. Remember, these are nuggets that I put down for you to help you to deal with the people that have said negative things about your success, that believe that you cannot make it and you will not make it. Now I'm going to make the last 2 points for you and then I'm done. Play to win. This is what I'm going to say to you. Play to win. Most people go through life trying not to lose. And that's why what you resist persists. That's why what you think about you bring about. Play to win. Winners do winning things. Just win. Go about doing winning things. Pick the fruit and study the roots later. Pick the fruit now. Study the roots later. How could you pass a nice Julian mango or an East Indian mango on the tree and you want to leave it to one thing, study the roots? Pick the damn fruit, please. Enjoy the fruit and study the roots later. You understand what I'm saying? And by the way, you can't sell a dream looking like a nightmare. Fix up yourself. Play to win. Winners look the part and they act the part. Yeah, you might not be a fussy person. I'm really not a fussy person. I'm not really into brands or certain stuff, so you're not going to get me doing certain things. I barely just pat a little makeup on my face. I'm really not just, those are not where I measure my scores. That's not where I take scores. You have to know that the people that are commenting on your limitations and your incapabilities, that are denouncing your success, You understand? You have to understand that a lot of these people are poor in mind and poor in spirit. They're poor people. And it doesn't mean that it's just, people are not just poor because they don't have no money. They're poor in mind and spirit. They're poor in their thoughts and their ways, their action. Poor people keep scores on their clothing and shoes. You understand? Their brand name stuff. Middle class people keep scores on their degrees. You understand? Yes. Their accolades. But they're intellectually broke. The rich keep scores in their bank accounts. So I learned to keep scores in my bank account. So that is why we don't focus on immaterial things or material things. And of course, if you get that, you get that. Both material and immaterial things. You got to keep scores in your account. So play to win. And dress like a dream. Dress like a success. Because you can't look like a nightmare selling a dream. That's right. Now, the final point that I'm going to make to you, I need you to focus. I'm going to give you one credit because I know that I stayed long. But I'm going to give you one credit at the end of the show. I don't want to break this. This is very, very important that you listen to me on this. There will be 3 people at this stage when you're playing the game to win. 3 people will be at your event. 3 types of people will be in this event, including you. You must know who are these 3 people. If you didn't listen to anything else I said, I want you to listen to this. I'm going to be talking very slow. This is a different type. Remember, I'm asking you to denounce. Do not denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Remember that I'm still asking you to denounce the opinions of cowards. And at the same time, I'm saying to you, do not denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Remember, I'm asking you and I'm telling you that someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. But I want you to know how to shun out certain things. If you didn't listen to anything else I said, can you please listen to this right now? When you are playing to win, there's going to be 3 people at this event. I want to talk to you about your instigators. These are the people that are usually on the outside. They can't even buy a ticket to come to your event. They're not on the inside of your circle. These are instigators. They're on the outside watching. They're always talking, always looking for the worst, always talking about the negatives, always tearing you down, always looking for the worst in every situation. They're happy when you lose. These are the instigators. I told you so. I know she wouldn't make it. As soon as a little thing happened in your business or so, say, hey, they went knows that go up me so much up. These are your instigators. Always on the outside talking about what is going on the inside. And they don't know nothing. They're mischief makers. As I said, they're not in your inner circle. You wouldn't even let them in your inner circle. That's why they're on the outside. Let them stay out there. Do not listen to them. They can't even afford what you're selling. They're just not on your level. Different category. Pick up spice. Different category. Leave them out there. They're the instigators. Let's talk about another one. The spectators. I have to be honest that 50% of the time the spectators, they do contribute to your success. But the price that it comes up, it's heavy. Let's talk about your spectators. They see, they witness what you're doing. They see the game. They came to see the game, they came to the event. They have witnessed, they're on the inside. They're not on the outside. They are on the inside. They came to see the game. They came to see you win. They also came to see you lose. It doesn't matter. Either way, they're on the inside and that's where they want to be. So if you're winning, they come. If you're losing, they come because they're inside. They claim that they're loyal, but they're traitors. They're spies. They're selling and telling information to the instigators on the outside. They're taking your business from the inside, bringing it on the outside. They're spilling your secrets. These are the people that pose as a friend, but they're acting as spies. These are the people that come and buy your products to go and break it apart and dismantle and criticize. Some Jamaican people just say them take it to go work on it. These are the people that come into your space and they come to infiltrate. And you have to understand this. There are enemies in disguise, but the thing is they are spending money. But do not get caught up with the fact that they're spending money. Not everyone that is clapping for you is with you. Some people are clapping against you. Okay? Not every clap is a good clap. Not because everyone is there clapping means that they're all with you. You got to know these type of people. You do need them to grow, because the good and the bad will have to grow. It just is how life is. Now, let's talk about the last one so we can go. The last one is your participators. Good people. These are the people that you want. They make things happen. They are prepared. 90% of the time they spend to prepare to be a part of what you're doing. They're always playing the game. And they're always at your event. They're always supporting you. It doesn't matter what you're selling, they're buying. If it's good or if it's bad, they're buying. They're supporting you. These people are loyal customers, loyal friends. They're like confidants. They will buy your product and share your success. They share in your joy and they share in your pain. These people are in the game. They're making things happen. They cry when you cry. They're sad when you're sad. They fight with you and they fight for you. They are your defense. These are the people that you need. Get yourself some participators in your success. This is my topic for today. I hope that I did shed some light for you guys on this. But as I said, I want to leave you with this. Don't denounce your success because cowards have an opinion. Instead, denounce the opinions and ideas of cowards. Proceed with all your effort to get through to your success. Pass through the noise of the market. Move to the sale. That's what I want to leave you with today. I know today was a little bit different, and of course I just compiled some stuff and put down for you, but they were little nuggets to get you to think about who you should have in your circle, you know, what you should be doing with the people that are in your circle and how to make sure that you utilize them being there to your advantage. And of course, you know how to attract the different type of persons in your life. Now, I want to give away one last credit, and I want to say, guys, thank you so much for listening today. And I also want to say to you that on Friday, this Friday, we'll be doing a live event on the outside of the office. I'll probably have some soup. I'll be making about 12 shirts, very nice shirts for you guys. You're gonna love it, just for you guys. And we'll have some cash given away as well on the wheel. So we'll be streaming live on Instagram. That's this Friday. Hopefully everything works out. There's no storm or anything. We'll be doing that. I want to say thank you so much. And I want to do a little promotion for e-loan before I go. Just so you guys know, you can go try and get a back to school loan. We're giving away 15,000 vouchers. Also, if you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM. We're on the final Business, Money and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes, CEO of e-loan Microfinance Limited. Now, I want to say to you that come next week Friday, you can stream it live and you can watch what we'll be having here. We'll be using the spin to win, so you can win some funds and it will be exciting. So you can join us. Now let's give away the credit and let's say thank you to the persons that have been watching. Shavi, welcome. Nicola, Glamorous Heart, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for watching and sharing. This is a flow credit. Let's go away. Let's go. 318-608-797-54693. Well, that one wasn't too fast. Okay, so we gave away 3 flow credits today and 1 digital credit. And they were all 100, except for the digital, it was 200. So if you did not get the credit, you go back and you re-listen the show so that you can record the credit. Guys, I want to thank you so much. If you have any questions, I could take one at this time. It's now 8 minutes after the hour. If you have any question, if you would like to say anything, I can take one at this time. One question. Going once, going twice. We're now at the end of the show. And I want to say thank you so much for listening and participating. Thank you so much, guys. Next week, I look for Rush Boss. You're here. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome. You had left me. Seems as if we had divorced for a little while. Welcome, Chenille. Welcome. I haven't seen my friend who is always winning all the gifts. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. And I want to say thank you once more. Have yourself a lovely day. I didn't see any question. And it's now 9 minutes after the hour. Thank you so much. Again, this is Denisha Forbes, CEO of ELO Microfinance Limited. And you're watching Let's Talk BMM. Have yourself a lovely one.